What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Sweet Shoe Films. And today we're gonna be talking about that BMPCC and what it needs just to get it started. You feel me? Let's go. Alright, so here we go. So we all know Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. Love the camera. It's one of the best cameras I've ever used. I've had the Sonys and the GH5s and some Canons, but to me, Blackmagic is just great. Love the B-raw. I shoot in B-raw all the time. It's not an issue to me. Right now, I just want to tell you real quick what you kind of should need in order to just get started if you get your Blackmagic Pocket. Because as we all know, everybody talk about, the Blackmagic Pocket has terrible battery life, right? We know it already. I mean, it's a dead issue. So if you're gonna get the camera, you already know what it is. Okay, so you have your camera. Get the small rig cage, get a handle. I can't show it to you because it's on my camera right now, but get the small rig cage, get the handle, and get a good monitor mount. All right, I'm gonna leave it in the description, small rig cage. I bought a few of them. I got a 7-inch Field World, and it just wasn't working. And that's another thing. I'm gonna just get to that real quick before I forget. If you need a monitor, get a monitor that at least has 2200 nits or 2000 nits and above, so that you can be outside and you can see even when the sun is blaring down on you, you can see what you got to do. Very important if you're on a run and gun type situation. And so the monitor mount is very important. I bought a few and it would keep falling over, and that was so annoying. So I'm gonna have the one listed on the bottom, and I'll show you a picture of it, but I'm gonna list it in the description. It's amazing monitor mount. That boy don't go nowhere. Once you tighten it, it's stuck. It ain't going nowhere. So get that. Okay, here we go. You need battery power. Let's go back to the battery power. NPF batteries. You gotta move to these. This is the joint. This is what you want to get. NPF batteries. I got the Cash Stars. I'll leave them on the bottom. I like it because in the front here, it also, you can hit it. It'll tell you how much life is left. It has a USB connection here in order for you to charge up any USBs if you need it. And you can charge it not only in the cradle, you know how they come with the cradle, you have to hook it up, but you could charge it just off a USB cable, and that's what I do. I just charge them off the USB cables because I hate them cradle. I hate them things, so I just charge it from the USB cable. All right, NPF battery. Now, this is also good. Now, this is what you need too with it though. This right here, make sure you pick this up. You know what I mean? This attaches any Sony NPF. You just attach it, and there you go. You screw this onto the side of your rig or your cage, and then plug it in. And this thing gonna give you battery life. This is gonna give you battery life for a good few hours. Trust me, a few hours. You can get 2 or 3 of these in a minute, and depending on how you shoot, you could last you a whole day. So get this. It's very important. Also, I use this on my gimbals. So whenever I do any gimbal work, I place this on the gimbal handle. I have this attached, obviously the battery, and I just hook it up, and I got battery life for as much as I want for my gimbal. It don't matter. If that don't work, get yourself a V-mount. If you want to get a rig, this is going to be more for a rig. If you got rods and all that, you want to give me a V-mount. They got all kind of sizes. This is a smaller one. They got bigger ones that I usually use, but this is a smaller one here. They're great. What else? Some of them come with extra attachments, you know what I mean? All depends on your budget for your V-mount. But you put this along with I just did a review about the Lampard power plate. You put this on the Lampard power plate, and you're gonna be able to power everything off this. Your battery, you're gonna be able to power your monitor, your camera, follow focus, whatever you have, you can power it with this and the Lampard power plate. Very important to get. This will last you, a good one of these lasts for forever sometimes. It all depends again on how long you shoot, but you know, my big one, I have a bigger one than this, and it lasts me for about 5-6 hours. You know, this might last me 3 hours. You know, it all depends on what you got connected to it and what's it pulling. You need storage. Obviously, I suggest get the Samsung T5. Do not get the T7. People keep getting the T7 because it's faster read and all that, but the Blackmagic does not respond to the T7. I don't care if you got the 4K or the 6K. Get the T5. This is a 1 terabyte. They come in 500 terabytes and whatever, but at least get this. You attach this, do your work, take it out, plug it into your computer, and then work directly from this if you want to, and it's gonna be fast too. It's dope, so get that. You can also use a micro SD card, but just make sure whatever micro SD card you use has a fast read, and I'll leave everything in the description in the bottom, but make sure it has a fast read. And that's the amazing thing about this Blackmagic, man, because I could use this and shoot a whole everything in B-raw, probably up to 8:1. I never pushed it down more, but I know 12:1, and you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna know the difference between 12:1, 8:1, 3:1, especially when you put it on YouTube. So this is amazing that you can shoot on this, shoot raw, and it looks amazing. Now, if you're gonna shoot only on this, what I would suggest is if you're gonna do any slow motion, to do your slow motion first, because, or have a separate SD card just for your slow motion, because it seems like at 60p, after a while, when it starts filling up a little more, your frames, it stops. It just can't handle it. It just stops recording. It'll stop. So, you know, but again, just get the T5, man. You'll love it. All right, what else? What else we got? You're gonna need a good USB cord. This is dope to me. It just connects right quick. I'll show you a picture of how I got it connected. This cord is not expensive, and it works great. It's never failed me. I'll leave it in the description. Also, I forgot, you need to purchase, if you buy the SD, you need to purchase also the holder. You know, Small Rig makes one that holds this, and then you attach that to your cage. You know, I'll leave it in the description, as I said. Okay, so what you also need is a microphone. This is a small little shotgun microphone. This is the Rode Micro. I bought this years ago at the time when it came out, but right now there's so many versions of this stuff, and it's really important to have this. You know, on the on-camera sound on the Blackmagic is cool, but this is gonna give you a little more directional sound. It's gonna pick up more of what's in front of you. I would rather have to use this audio than just the audio coming straight from the speakers. I think that's pretty much the basics. With those things, you can pretty much do what you have to do and not worry about battery life. Other suggestions, you know, your lens, make sure you have an ND filter. ND filters are very important. I don't see how people still be lagging on their ND filters. You know, don't buy no little cheap ND filter. Again, I'll have it in the description of what I think you should get. Or, you know, but ND filters are very important. You should not have a lens and not purchase an ND filter. It just makes no sense. So again, these things can go on and go on. Building a rig can go on and on. You know, I don't want to add the rod support system and map boxes, but I'm just telling you the complete minimum. And if you want to even go lower than that, you just have a few batteries with you. Be real with you. I mean, I don't like it, but you grab a few batteries, throw them in there, and you know, it's all depending, I guess, at the end of the day, what you really want. So that's it. That's all I got for you today. Something simple, something quick. Didn't want to be here too long. Take up your time. Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera. Salute. I love it. I am looking at that Komodo though. I kind of like that Komodo, yo. Maybe one day, right? If you're looking at my stuff and you think it's cool, hit subscribe, hit like, share. You know, I appreciate it. And like I always say, it is what it is. Later.